everybody, my name is Thư. Today I'm so happy to tell you about conversation between two people, the man and the woman. Number 1. The man asked the woman if there was to meet Mrs. Nakamura at the gate. The woman disagreed with him. She said at Beatrice's claim. The man agreed with her. He said they had better go over there right then. Number 2. The man asked the woman if she was okay and if her back bothering was her again. The woman agreed with him. She complained it hurted a lot, and that was the second time that month. The man advised her to make an appointment to see her doctor. Number 3. The woman remained true to face their contrast to Singapore. The woman replied to her it was already done. She said she had practice them that morning. The woman agreed with her. She said she was on her way to the airport then. She said she saw her the week after. Number 4. The woman said to the man she had spoken to Mr. Callahan a few minutes before. He said he had said the negotiations were going very well. The man was happy about that. The man wanted to know if he said when he would be back in town. The woman agreed with him. She said he would be packing the office on Thursday. Number 5. The woman said to the man while the electricity plant was speaking, she suggested helping him. The man agreed with her. He introduced to himself. His name was Dan Otterton. He said he was calling about the job as the machinist. He wanted to know that position was still available. The woman agreed with him. She said there were still accepting applications. One moment please, while she connected him to personnel. Number 6. The man was said to the man too. He would like to register for the apprentice or would present in class. The man too was happy about that. He said the first class began on the 13th of that month. There was another on the 13th of the month after. He wanted to know which one he would like. The man too suggested checking his calendar for a moment. Number 7. The man said to the woman he wasn't sure he liked his dad clothes about when the work had to completed. He said he didn't recall discussing those specific days. The woman suggested look at it. She thought that was what they agreed to. The man supposed they should talk to them before signing. Number 8. The woman asked the man if Mr. Cross wasn't supposed to be in that day. The man agreed with her. However, he wouldn't be there until the day after. He explained his flight had gotten delayed because of snow. The woman agreed with him. She said she heard about that awful storm on the news. Number 9. The man suggested having Mr. Kelly's retirement party in the conference room. The woman replied to him. She didn't thought it would help everyone, even if they move out that huge table and all the chairs. The man agreed with her. He said he would call a few restaurants. Number 10. The man once said to the man too, his wife was getting upset with him. She said she hardly saw him anymore. The The man too agreed with him. His wife feels the same way. However, they had to stay late to check for the inventory before the holiday season began. The man too replied to him he knew. She said he just hoped that they got it all one soon. Number 11. The woman asked the man were they should to Mr. and Mrs. Fujimori while they were in town to sign the contract. The man replied to the woman they would be too tired to do anything the first night there. However, he thought the second night they would like seeing just fantastic. The woman said it wasn't a bad idea, but a dry meal, the store was terrified. She would call and found out what times the store went on. Number 12. The woman was apologized for the first task. She wanted to know could she Mr. Curtis. The woman too replied to her. She said she was afraid that wouldn't be possible. She said he had taken another position. He had been gone for about 3 weeks. The woman agreed with her. She wanted to know who she should sort instead. Number 13. The man said to the woman he was afraid there would be a wait about 45 minutes. He said they always told customers to reserve a table in advance. The woman was surprised at that. She didn't talk. They could wait that long. They were starving. She wanted to know if he could recommend somewhere else. The man replied to her she had might try that little place around the corner. Number 14. The man suggested telling him sparklers to work more efficiently. He said the servers were loud on photo, staples, computer papers, binders, and secretarial pads, among other things. Those servers needed to be stocked more regularly. The man too agreed with him. He said he would make sure to speak to them. However, they should be happy because business had been very good. The man went agree with him, but he said he wouldn't stay that way if customers couldn't find what they wanted. Number 15. The man said to the woman he thought they had been going to get somebody to replace Parker. The woman replied to the man, since profits had been good lately, there was hiring freeze. They will just have to head through the work that Parker had used to do. The man said it was terrible. He wanted to know if there's up they had to do the work for. He wondered how long that would go on. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.